Crawford. Two minutes to the start of the race. Austin Morse. Rick Hartman. Tony Lee.
All right, it's going to be Rick on the 1, Steve on the 2, Tony on the 3, Austin on the 4. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready, you can roll them off. Here we go, off and rolling, race 1, street stop. We got Rick leading them around, Steve in that number 2 spot. You got Austin and Tony going at it for the number 3 spot. Austin now having the inside on Tony, getting back around for that number 3 spot. Now Tony looking down the inside. Kind of going back and forth here. It's Rick up front in that yellow and blue. Steve in the white and red. 2 seconds back. 2 seconds back to Austin and Tony. That is a battle for 3rd place. You got the leader coming up on him. Oh, leader gets by there for a lap on those guys. A little bit of trouble for Austin now. Tony going to have some breathing room for that number 3 spot. Fast lap of the race, though, going to be Rick so far with a 4.8. Steve the 5.1. Tony the 5.4. Austin the 5.3.
3 minutes left.
1 minute down, 3 left to go. Everyone now starting to get a little more separated out. We've got about a half lap in between everybody. High 3 and 4. 2 minutes down, 2 left to go. A little bit of trouble there for your 2nd place driver. Tony will be a little closer now. It will be 3.5 seconds between Steve and Tony. The closest 2 cars out there right now. But on an oval track, that's over half a lap, so. Tony running his best off 5.3 that time, followed up by a 5.4. Rick's still your leader, though. He's giving me that yellow and blue coming through traffic now. With a 12-second lead up on Steve now. Steve with a 3-second lead on Tony. Tony 8 seconds up on Austin.
1 minute left.
1 minute left to go. Your leader, give me Rick, checked out in this one. He's got 12 seconds, which is about 2.5 laps or so. Seconds to go. Looking like this is how they will finish unless something crazy happens all of a sudden. Everyone's kind of set where they're probably going to be here. Oh, a little bit of trouble for Steve and Austin getting together there. seconds to go. All right, you guys will be done as you cross here. Cross the line, you will be done.
Rick Hartman
And
start.
that is a race. Everybody is done. Rick will take that one. Steve in the 2. Tony in the 3. Austin in the 4.
The race is completed.
All right, NASCAR is up next. I think the yellow flag stuff will make sense more now that we're going to be heads up racing. If that makes sense at all, so you'll kind of just line it, like if there's a yellow flag, just kind of line it behind the guy in front of you. And I think that should work out pretty well.
Two minutes to the start of the race. One minute to the start of the race. Steve Crawford. Austin Morris. Rick Hartman. Ethan Duke. Less than 5.
It'll be Rick on the 1, Tony on the 2, Ethan on the 3, Austin on the 4, Steve on the 5. Okay, you got another one charged? Oh, remote battery, got you.
Batteries in the controller are bad. Yeah, Tony's coming. He's getting batteries in his charger. Or in his controller.
Tony leads.
All right, it's going to be Rick, Tony, Ethan, Austin, and Steve. All right, so if I end up yellow flagging at any point, which, I don't know, pretty good shot will happen. I'll tell you guys who's leading, and just kind of as the order you're in on the track, get in that order behind the leader. If that makes sense. And then I'll tell you when we're going green again. Okay, hopefully this works. If not, sorry. Roll them off. Let's at least get a good start. Let's just restart altogether on that one.
That's my fault, Tony. I'm sorry. Everybody else got to wait on me again.
All right, same order as you guys just started in. Okay, roll them off. Here we go, off and underway. We are off and racing here with our NASCAR gear stock. Got Rick leading them around, Tony in the 2, Ethan in the 3, Austin in the 4, Steve in the 5, running how they started so far here. Oh, yellow, yellow. Line up behind Rick. Get close behind Rick. All right. Green, 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 green. All right, everyone back right there together. Green, green.
3 minutes left.
We got 1 minute down, 3 left to go. That worked out pretty well here. We got Rick up front. Steve in the 2, Austin to the 3, Tony to the 4, Ethan to the 5. Rick's got 5-1, hot lap of the race so far here. Steve with a 5-1, right there 6/10 back, so the yellow worked pretty well for him there. Tony in that 3 spot, Ethan in the 4, Austin in the 5. Rick and Steve 8/10 of a second apart, another second back to Tony in the 3, 1.4 back to Ethan in the 5, 1.2 back to Austin in the 5 spot. 2 minutes down, 2 minutes to go. Halfway into this one now. It's Rick, Steve, Tony, Ethan, and Austin. Top 3 now, only separated by 1.4. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Get behind Rick. All right. Roll them off. Green. All right. So that ends up moving Tony to the 5 spot. Oh, yellow, yellow, yellow.
One minute left.
Austin, you can just put your, just drive over to the back of that right there. All right, green. Rick, Steve, Ethan, Tony, and Austin. You got your battle for first place on the same lap right there. Rick and Steve right there together. Ethan and Tony right there together for the 3 spot. And then Austin will be another lap back in the 5. So 3rd and 4th are on a different lap. 1st and 2nd on the same lap here battling for that number 1 spot. Looks like Steve getting around Rick there. Yellow, 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 yellow.
Yeah, it doesn't work very well.
Steve. Oh, the timer just. It'll pretty much be a race to the finish. You guys will get. It'll be like a one-lap showdown. Steve and Rick will be battling for a lap for the first spot. Ethan and Tony will be battling for third, and then Austin's kind of just in his own lap right here. Okay, green. All right, you guys will be done as you cross here. Steve ends up taking the win. Rick in the 2, Ethan in the 3, Tony in the 4, Austin in the 5. That was kind of cool. That was kind of cool. Steve ends up taking that one. Rick in the 2, Ethan in the 3, Tony in the 4, Austin in the